What up, Garrett? What up, Q? Damn. All right. Awesome. Well, welcome in, Z Gamer in the house. What up, Vince? Mr. Sam is here. What's poppin', everyone? Good to see y'all. Good to see you guys. What's up, Jeff? What's goody? All right. Well, how y'all doing? I hope you guys are well. Welcome back to another New York session. We got some news coming in today, finally. So we got some news coming in. We should have some movement here today on gold, and I think we've been waiting for that, right, for the last couple days. So it should be pretty good. What up, Killshot? Buckins in the house. What's good? EQ Clips. What's poppin'? What's up, Luffy? What's up, Mario? Good to see you, man. Ray in the building. What's poppin', Ray? 3 ants in the house. All right. Okay. We got news coming in about 7 minutes here. So DJ Scratches was popping. What's good? So yeah, let's get into it. What up, Paul? Okay. Clubhouse still zooming here. The big hitters. What'd he say? Big wig. I don't need a hairpiece. What? It's crazy. That's crazy. All right, Clubhouse. We good. Thank you guys. Mr. Wayne is in the building. What up, SK? All right, let's get started here. Let me just organize this and that. And I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good to go. Hold on one sec. That was my fault. Okay, cool. All right, anyways, welcome in, gang. It is, what is today? Today's the 10th, the 9th. 9th? Yeah, 9th, hold on. 10th, there we go. Today is the 10th day of September, and like I said, we got some news coming up here in about 5 or 6 minutes, so we'll get into it. Let me pray for y'all real quick, if that's okay, before we get started, and we'll rock and roll. You ready? Let's do it. All right, well, Father God, we thank you, Lord, for this opportunity. We thank you for just instilling vision in us, instilling greatness in us, sharpening one another, Lord. We thank you for revealing truth to us. We just give you the glory for all that you've done here. We know that all good things come from above, and we just thank you for all the good that you've been able to accomplish through this community, through these people here. We know that this is just the beginning, just the start of the work that you'll do, Lord. So we thank you for it. We pray that you would continue to guide us and bless us and just continue to show us the way. We give you all the glory here in Jesus' name. Amen, baby. Let's go. Who's ready, man? Red Folder News Day. You guys ready? We've been waiting on this day since last week, man. Amen. All right, let's rock and roll here. Again, today is the 10th day of September, and it's just another day for us, right? Another day in the office, another day to be patient, to be disciplined, and to act as professionals here at the desk today. So, again, we have this news coming in here. It's going to happen at, let me just grab my, it's going to happen here at 8:30, which, again, is in about 5 minutes here. So you got red folder here with PPI coming in. We'll see how all that goes. You got some yellow folders throughout the session here for the remainder of the day as well. So should be a pretty good day. We should get some more volume, more volatility today. And hey, if you had 2 no trade days, or one out of the last 2 days may have been a no trade day, no biggie, right? You got to know when to, stand back a little bit, and you got to know when to get involved. So last couple New York sessions hasn't really been much. We did take a trade in Asian last night that worked out pretty well. So we'll see where we can go here today for the New York session. But let's go ahead and jump into the charts here. If you guys can, give the stream a like, sub to the channel, and let's get this thing popping. You guys ready? Y'all ready? Let's talk about it. So you guys, this is the daily time frame, right? Daily time frame on gold. And what do we see on yesterday's closure? We see a bearish candle, right? Yay, awesome, man. We've been waiting on that. What's the issue here, though? No lower wick, right? So don't even try and stop this gold bullish rally here. Notice how all the bearish candles that did come about, they were all not good candles, right? This one weak, candle. This one almost like a celery play with a lot of rejection from the downside. Small top wick, right? Just makes it easy for price to continue moving up. And then you got this current candle, which was yesterday's closure. It did close bearish again, but with no top wick, right? So that's another sign that we most likely will not keep moving down. And you know, the price is not lying now. So we see gold continuing to move up. We broke the lows early last night and then continue to drive up here. So let's go see what the 4 hours is looking like. Let's see what we got cooking here. So 4 hours has been moving up ever since Asian. We basically called the buys here in Asian right around this area here, anticipating that if these 4 hour candles, right, we had a big move up, right, then you had 4 hour candle close bearish, next one closed bearish, right, we filled the wick here, but then this guy here closes with no wick at the bottom, right? So in Asian session, we're thinking, okay, great, right? This is going to be our opportunity for us to maybe go long here with this new 4 hour candle. So as we see this new candle, right, drive down, where did it drive down to? Where does it drive down to? If you look left, where do we drive down to? What do we tap into there? We tap into this level right here, right? Let me grab this tool here. Boom. So you tap into it on the decimal, reject right out of it. It was so obvious last night, right? Now you just had to wait for the right candle to take the buys on, right? So you see the event again, candle close with no lower wick. We tap into this area, right? If we're going to break and retest out of anywhere, it's most likely going to be right here. We retest that area. Price pushes up. Those were the longs that we got into in Asian, and then it looks like price has continued moving bullish ever since then. So let's go see now what this bullish rally looks like on the 1 hour chart. So you got a 1 hour candle. We closed, right? One bearish. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this was the 11th 1 hour candle, first one to close bearish, right? And it closes with almost, again, no wick at the bottom. So selling pressure is just really not there at all. So let's take a look at the 30-minute. 30-minute also beginning to reject, very similar to the 4 hour candle in Asian session last night. You got this 15-minute chop, you know, sitting in front of us here. So let's see how we do. We got news coming out in 1 minute. Let's let that news come out and let's see what we do with this range here, right? You have a lot of clean traffic coming up here to the left above 94. Would love to take buys above that. It's a 200 pip range. Worst case is we let the news come out, right? If we do start to pop up, we let that pop happen, we wait for a pullback and we start taking buys again from there. Or if price does want to drive down, then we'll have to just kind of, you know, see how we do. If we can push through all that, that'd be fantastic, right? But let's see how we do here. We might get this nice move up, and then all we got to do at this point is wait for a nice little light pullback and we can get involved here. So that is pretty much it. That's it on gold. Let's see how the news gets absorbed here into the market. But overall, this is my range here. Like 15-minute looks pretty good. I'm definitely bullish, right? 4 hour very bullish, 1 hour breaking the highs here, 30-minute trying to come up. So if we can get a closure above this range here on the 15-minute time frame, then we're in there. We're in there. So we'll see what happens. We will see. Okay, cool. Any questions? Any questions? Very, very bullish on gold. Very bullish. Maybe close your eyes and buy. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Okay, so let's wait. Let's wait here 15 minutes here for this candle to close. We'll let everything get absorbed here into the market, and then we'll kind of go from there. Cool. Record. I don't record the New York one because we got it on YouTube. Yeah, thank you though. Thank you. Golden Dubs. I appreciate you. Okay, let's see how this news came out here. So we got red numbers coming out here on the dollar. So yeah, we should keep pumping up on gold. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's take a look at ES here as well. Wow, nice push right off the initial move here. Let's go to the daily. Daily's pushing up. I'm very bullish on ES. We're in these all-time highs. 4 hour just cranked up here with that news that just came out. Yeah, so we just got to wait. We got to wait on everything now. So as long as we can kind of remain bullish, I think anything above these zones here, let's say we close bullish up here, we wait again for that nice little pullback, right? And then start to take buys. But you know, the news didn't come out the greatest on the dollar, so if we do get rejections, I'm definitely more open to selling ES today than I am gold. So we'll see about all that. And yeah, so we'll just gotta wait for some price action, market structure here, and then we'll be good to go. Push happened in like 4 seconds. Yeah, I know. That's your 8:30 news, right? So some people don't even know about this news stuff, right? They just get involved in trades that they don't even know what a red folder is. That's why every day you come to our streams, we always look at the red folder news first, so we can just see what's ahead of us for the day, right? We don't want to get involved in some sort of scalping position, right? And then all of a sudden something like that happens, right? Now it's always good when that happens for you, right? And works out in your favor, but you know, that's not going to happen every time. So this is how you blow accounts. This is how traders just say, I don't know what happened. You know, a random, like, big random move happened and what wiped me out. And it's like, you were probably in a position for 8:30 news that day. So, yeah. What up, OGH? What's good? What's good? TK, how we feeling? How we feeling? TK in the house, bright and early. Okay, TK. How was that dinner last night, man? How was it? Sending pictures in from the steakhouse. That ain't right, man. That ain't right. Asian session trade was this one right here. Asian. So this is the trade that we took in Asian. You know, that's where we're talking about the 4-hour no wick, trying to look for buys. We got that. We were very patient in Asian last night, as we are every night. But you had this original move that came down. The 1 hour was so clean. Kind of came down from here, but at that point we were looking for the buys, right? Because we came right into this overall zone here, which in a way acted like as an observation zone, right? And then you get this candle here, which is what we were looking for the whole night. We just needed a candle closure, right? So we wanted to take potential buys here as this candle broke its own highs, but we decided not to do that. I'm glad we did it, right? And then we tried to look for buys again over here. Maybe this candle would reject out and close like inverted celery. Yeah, that never happened. So if this candle here would have closed much, like let's say this candle closed up here and we had like that inverted celery type of look, then yeah, I may have been interested on this candle breaking the highs to get in. But that never happened either. This guy closed way too strong bearish. So at that point, you got to wait for a candle. Yeah. Oh, yeah. MGC decided to tap other people in. Yeah. No. This is where we had. So we had the support form now. And then when we had a lower wick here, that's where we set a buy stop. So we were like 1 pip from getting activated on this candle here. But we never got activated. Only the MGC people did. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry to hear it. Sorry to hear that. We've all gone through it. Yes, we have. But we ended up deleting the buy stop here because we started breaking through the lows. Next thing you know, we needed another candle. So this candle now popped up, closed above the range there, gave us the breakout that we were looking for. We waited for that lower wick, entered on the break of the highs, break even right here. And I think most people took partials there too. And then, right, full TP coming up here. Bring out the arrows. Do you see why we went break even where we did? Right? If you look left, see that area there? And, you know, we actually struggled here for quite some time. If you look at like maybe like a, I don't know, 1 minute, 5 minute time frame, you'll see we struggled a lot right there. So very, very key base hit or advantage point, TP1, whatever you want to call it. And then price eventually end up, you know, making its way up here and tapping full TP. So awesome trade. John actually didn't even get a hit at break even on this. Neither did I. I just moved mine up a little bit, but he ended up surviving that. So full TP, I think he hit. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, that was the Asian trade. Pretty clean move. Clean move. All right. Whoa, Goldie. Whoa. What happened here? What's good? Asian banger. Yeah, it was pretty good, Austin. It's a good one. It was a buzzer beater too. We had a feeling we were gonna probably be looking at a buzzer beater. So yeah. Eric P in the building. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, MGC. So basically, if you're ever using MGC, right, and you have a buy stop, let's say I have a buy stop sitting here, you definitely want to make sure yours is like here, right? So if my buy stop's the yellow one and you're using MGC, you definitely want to slightly move it up, I'd say. Yeah. I mean, that's what I have to do as well on my live account, you know, with the spread and all that. So I completely understand the MGCers. Completely. Also, yeah, I'll put you guys on game. Also, don't X out your trades. That's going to take money out of your P&L. Try and get your limit order to get hit. That's going to be much better. Okay, great. So let's see what's going to happen here. Buyers are no doubtably in the markets here. No doubtably in the markets, right? 100% buyers are in. We're probably going to stop those buyers out now. And then again, we're probably going to set up for a big move here. So I like us coming down. I love the fake out idea here, right? If we can kind of fake out back into this range, I'm long, man. Basically for the rest of the day at that point, right? Something like this. And we could potentially keep cruising up. So, yeehaw. Let's see. How am I feeling? Incredible. It's a little cold in the house, though. That's why I got a hoodie on. A little cold. Yeah, anybody tell the difference sleeping in the cold versus sleeping in like just average, like normal condition? Even like on the hotter end, you sleep so much better in the cold. So much better. At least I do. Huh? Is it better? Oh yeah, it is. Everyone's like, yeah. What am I saying about MGC? That there's like a little spread, kind of like a little spread on MGC, so just be aware of that. Okay. Look at this. This is why we don't trade news here. That's why we don't trade news. Break of the highs, break of the lows. Crazy. Come to Canada in the winter? I would love to, but I think I'm going to stay right here. Keep it nice and cold in my house. But then when I get to go outside, it's just, you know, like 75 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that'll be perfect. What are you looking for when it comes to red folders and all that? I mean, red folders, here's my excuse me, here's my knowledge to news, right? Red folders, gold up. Green folders or green news, gold down. Simple, right? And then everything else, I just put the price action together. Yeah, I don't complicate news too much. I don't dive into news too much. I would say way more of a technical trader, right? Price action trader than news. You know, I really don't pay much mind to the news. I just want to know when it's happening, what's happening, when it's happening, and then when it does happen, I want to know the results of it. That's it. Other than that, I'm following price action because price action always, you know, guides you. Cold, baby, cold. MGC treated me with two. Ooh, Yogi. Yeah, MGC. Got to keep an eye on it. Okay, so we want to see this candle close. We do not want to make a move. Yeah, we don't want to make a move. That's so dumb. I can't just say red is good or bad. Yeah, I can. I just did. I just did say it. Ugh. What do you mean I can't say it? I just said it. Xing out trades causes more slippage. Yes. Yes, sir. Exactly. It basically spreads you on the way out, which is crazy. TK, is chicken good or bad? Chicken's good. Yeah, I mean, that's the way I've treated my whole career. So it's worked out well. YOLO Trader is here. Okay, YOLO. YOLO, how you doing, man? How you been, bro? How you been? Let me pop the clubhouse up here. Clubby. What's up, everybody? Hibachi? No hibachi. Wokey. Oh, me and Wokey. Should we hit up some hibachi? I don't know. Johnny Gems on the way. Yeah, so with the news, yeah, again, like I don't that's my extent of my knowledge. You know what I mean? I basically specialize in the technical analysis more than anything. I have friends that can give me more information on news. I have the chat that can give me more information on news, so it's not something that I typically pay attention to, right? So I know what's happening, when it's happening, right? But I'm not so obsessed with it. I don't read into it too much. I just look at the numbers, understand what it is, and then stick back to price action, right? Price action is my edge, so I just stay there, and that's done me well. That's done me very, very well here. Rafi in the house. What up, Rafi? Oh my goodness, Angelo Betts is here. Looking like me in 2021. Yeah, 2021. No lie, chat. This is how I used to show up to the desk. Ah, my man. Flex for him, bro. Flex for him. This how the whole YouTube's watching now, brother. This is how I used to show up. No lie. In a button-up. Sometimes in a jacket like that, but in a button-up, slacks, and I would just pretend that I literally worked for SMB Capital, right? I would just pretend that I just played a mind game, right? Just a mind hack with myself, because I could not stay disciplined for the life of me, gang. I couldn't stay disciplined. I kept over trading. I kept over risking. I watched a really good interview on Mike Bellafury, and I just legit pretended that this guy was my new boss, right? And I said, okay, they're going to give me an opportunity to work for them and whatnot. And they gave me this guy named Roger, and Roger is going to be my senior trader advisor. And my job was, I made this whole story up in my mind that it was COVID and all the stockbrokers or few traders were working from home, and they assigned me Mr. Roger, right? And I went and me and Mr. Roger tapped in every day, and I had the ability to watch him trade live and learn from him and ask him questions. And if I could develop the skill set, SMB would hire me to be a full-time trader, right? So that was actually how I played this story together in my own mind, right? Where no one knew that but me. It was just me in my own mind pretending that I was trying to level up in this trading thing and then be able to get hired, so to speak, or funded, right? Like that's the way I looked at it. When I got funded is when they were willing to hire me. So they were looking at my challenge or my evaluation to see if I was a good enough trader, right? So every single day I showed up and approached the market at a certain point like that. And again, that's just another point of like when things started clicking for me, right? All these little things. And then again, that's when I took Raja very serious when he said 1 to 2 trades a day, because I pretended as if he got that word from Bellafury, who was basically saying, yo, if these guys, tell them to stick to 1 to 2 trades a day, because if they don't, we're going to Donald Trump them and they're going to be fired, right? So yeah, you just got to play these mind games and stuff to, level up sometimes. 15 looking good on gold. I don't really like the 15 here. We closed very doji, just random candle, no direction. I think 30 closures and 1 hour closures are going to be our best buddies here today. Yeah, they both close in 11 minutes. There you go. I could be your Roger. Hey, I could be your Roger. Hey, hold on. Where's that little action figure thing? Do we have that? Is Moonchild here? Someone pop up the action figure. I'm gonna get y'all this. That way I'll sit right next to you every day. Right next to you at your desk, keeping an eye on you. I don't know where to find it. Did I save that? I think I might have saved that actually. Hold on. Did I save that? I thought I might have. Hold on. Nah, I don't think I did. We gotta wait for Moonchild. I got y'all, man. I'll be your Roger. It'll sit me right next to you. Dang, I thought I saved it. I guess I didn't. Oh, wait. Is it in here? No. Nah, it's all good. When Moonchild comes, remind me. I'll show it to you guys. What do you advise? Pass your eval quick or take your time? A mixture of both. Do it. It's called aggressive patience, right? So have patience for the right opportunity and then get aggressive when those opportunities show up. That's it. Yeah. So what I mean by that is don't try and rush it, but when really good trade setups come, go big, right? Ones that you believe in, ones that deserve some size, put some size on it. Oh, here it is. Look at this. It's a little action figure. I get this for y'all. We'll send it over. It comes in a nice cool little box and all that, and then we'll put it right there for you. So now you can never overtrade or over risk because now you know I'm always watching. I'm always watching. No lie, I gotta order some of these. Yeah, I got to. So you guys can put me right at your desk now. And we'll put the little rules there, you know what I mean? And now you know, hey, he's always watching. He's always watching. Yes, action figure will be up on the website. Accessories will be sold separately. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, my headset. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got no headset on. That's true. No headset. 1 week left on my eval expire, still stuck at 2,000. How can I make 3,000 in a week? You just got to step up to the plate when those good setups come up. So basically you have to really stay out of everything that doesn't look perfect, right? See, this is the mistake. People try and rush it so they get into trades that don't even make sense to them. Literally don't even make sense to them, right? So what you have to do is you have to be even more picky than you've ever been, and then when those great A+ setups show up, that's when you go big. So that's what I would do. That's what I do, and that's what I would say. And then look, if you don't pass that account, it's not that you're a loser. It's not that you're a bad trader. It's just you just couldn't get it done on that one. So don't be ashamed or even upset if you have to get a new one, right? It's no biggie. This is the game we play. If you're blowing your like $20,000 live accounts, that's a different story, right? $10,000 live accounts, $5,000 live accounts. But if you're blowing some of these funding evaluation challenges, which the rules are so heavily stacked against us, right? It's not a big deal. You got to give yourself a little break. Like, gang, I don't think you realize how stacked the rules are against us when it comes to prop firms. Like, how much free you are when you're trading a live account compared to, having to play by the rules. And look, I mean, I don't mind playing the game, right? But the game does have those rules. So it's as long as you understand the game, you're more likely to win the game, right? So, yeah. George VDM is in the house. What's poppin', George? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. What's up, Green? Green's here. Rafi. Oh, damn. Mod Squad is out. Okay. How to turn 100 into 1 million. All right, you see, this is how you do that. Now, actually, I'm gonna save that. I'll save that one for after. I'm gonna save that one for the clubhouse session tonight. Asian session vibes. Green, how are you? 1 Milan. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's what I would say. I would say, what would Mr. V do? What would Jesus do? You gotta think, like, what would someone else do in this case, right? How should I handle this? How should I think about this, right? What should I do next, right? And sometimes you don't want to do what your brain, automatically thinks is best, right? Especially if you don't have the greatest results in life, right? You want to think towards a mentor, right? Think towards someone else who's in life where you want to be, and say, hey, you know what would they do here? Right? If they were in this situation, just take a step back, delete your buy stop really quick, and take a breath and just think, what would the professional do here? Does this make sense? Am I acting as a professional in this? Am I okay with taking a loss here, right? Because, again, most traders never develop a system for themselves. They only have their own system based off of others' opinions, others' basically thoughts, right? Like, recommendations. They never actually put the system together for themselves. So I think one of the difference between me and basically everyone else that was on Don and Raja's stream is when they gave me the playbook, I sample sized it on my own terms, where I think everyone else just showed up to the stream and took the trades, and maybe they won, maybe they lost, but not many of them probably did what I did, which was collect the data myself. Right? Because again, I can tell you one thing, but unless you collect it for yourself, you don't have the true confidence that you need to step into these markets, right? This jungle that is a dangerous place to be. So that's where, it comes into play. Again, everyone's just going to say, yeah, I have a system. It's the playbook, but they've never truly collected the numbers and the data. They're going off of my numbers and data, which is fine. But wouldn't you rather go off of your numbers and your data, right? So that way you could say, whoa, my data lines up along with his, and now I understand how he understands it, and I see it how he sees it, right? These were breakthrough moments for me when I started tuning in and listening to what Don and Raja were saying. I'm like, okay, cool. I was thinking the same thing. I did the same thing, right? Like, I'm expecting the same thing. So yeah, you got to really put in the work, right? Put in the work for yourself just as much as showing up, right? Because showing up is half the battle. Putting in the work, collecting the data, and all that stuff, so you have that for yourself, is going to be the remaining part of it. So lock that in, and that'll make a big difference in your trading. All right, 4 minutes left. 4 minutes. Raja traded today. Nice. NQ all-time highs. Let's take a look at NQ here. Yeah, ES NQ just on the move here. On the move. Same strategy, but perspective. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you should have, you're your own human being, right? So you should have a slightly different perspective in some cases. There's going to be times like the thing that I noticed is that when it came to Raja and Don at that point, we agreed on basically not everything, right? But about 80%. I'll say more like 85%. 85% of the time, we agreed on everything. That means when he explained something on the stream, it made sense to me. I was already thinking that. I was already aligned with it, right? Certain trades that he was getting in, 85% of his trades, I say absolutely, yeah, we're definitely getting in that. But then there's 25%, right, where you want your own opinion on certain things. And this is what I mean. You can't do this unless you actually collect data yourself, right? Because if you base your data off of mine, we won't have the same decision 85% of the time. We'll just have it 100 because you'll just be blindly like, oh, Nick said that, I'll do that. Nick said this, I'll do that, right? No, you want to make sure you're collecting that data. Again, 85% of the time, we're going to be in alignment. You're going to say, that makes total sense to me and whatnot. But then 25%, we're probably going to, I wouldn't say disagree too much, but maybe I want to get in a trade and you want to stay out. Or maybe you want to get in a trade and I'm staying out. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Just collecting your own data, being your own trader is exactly where we want to get. Lost 28K today? That's light, man. That's light. For the GOAT, that's like a break-even trade. Yo, I seen that. Yeah, rate cuts potentially incoming. Nah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, lunch money. Yeah, Trump, they look like they want to cut the rates and all that, so we'll see. We'll see. Is Cooked still cooked? I think she never got her job back, did she? Trump trying to make Powell next. But Powell don't play. He's a little guy, but he stands up. He stands up for himself. Am I in drawdown? Me? No. Nope. I'm in profits. I'm in profits, baby. Trying to join the clubhouse. I would send us an email at info@timetrading.com and we'll get it squared away for you. The move that we see is strictly volume. Yeah. Man, didn't I time this guy out already for 24 hours? He's got to go to timeout. My goodness, my goodness. I can never. Pressure on the Fed. He's got pressure on the Fed. Yeah. Oh, what up, Scott Blackwood? How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Doing incredible. Incredible. I'm doing even better now that you're here, bro. Many people blow account in 3 days, in like the last 3 days. Yeah, I bet. That's why I've stayed my behind out the market for the last 3 days, pretty much. Let me see. We did trade Friday, right? Let me pop open TradeZilla here. TradeZilla. Yeah, nah, Monday and Tuesday, nothing for me. Just that one trade in the morning. It was like Monday morning, but it was on my live account. Friday had a small loss. Yeah, Friday I did pretty good. Yeah, TradeZella's got my stuff all messed up here. So basically Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday should have been a big red day. Big red day. It was like yeah, big red day. But because I guess I got the loss back in Asian session, it kind of brought that bigger loss down to a smaller loss. I don't know. It's weird how TradeZella calculated it, but yeah, then Friday I took that win, and yeah, I haven't traded Monday or Tuesday on these accounts yet. So now we're in Wednesday, so we'll see. What's my biggest loss? Probably like $10,000, $11,000 on a trade. about a month ago. Yeah, I did take like a big loss like a couple years ago too, but it wasn't near that. But yeah, I had a big loss. Basically lost like like 16,000 in like 2 days. Right here, $10,000 and $6,000 loss. So hit a couple L's there, but ultimately battled back. Yeah, I'm up about almost 20 grand this month on my live account. So I did take a $8,000 withdrawal last week. So we'll see how we do. What are we up this week? This week we're up 3 grand. So I just took that one trade. So we'll see if we can get up like more like 8 grand by the end of the week. Then I'll probably take another withdrawal or something. I got a little. I'm taking my family on a little weekend getaway. So we need some spending money. We need some spending money out these markets. My biggest win, probably around that too, around like 10K. Yeah. My average trades would be like $2,000 to $3,000 win or loss, pretty much. Unless I'm like on a funded account, like my average wins on this account will be like $600 because I gotta follow the consistency rule. So. Yeah, but other than that, I probably have bigger hits on these funding. Like Top Step, I can have no consistency, so it's a little easier. But yeah, Angelo was directly beamed here from the 80s. Yo, he came from the 80s trading pit. That's time travel right there. That's hilarious. Having a routine in trading will help be a great. Yeah, it will be. Yeah, bro. Like we were talking yesterday about like taking a deep breath. Who knows? Maybe you never know. Like this, like the slight differences that take place in success, right? Maybe I'm a little bit more patient than you because I actually like take deep breaths in the morning before I show up to work. Where maybe you come in and you're very anxious and you rush in here and right, that, believe it or not, gang, that makes a difference, right? That maybe I'm a little bit more clear and I got a little bit more clarity because before my day starts, I'm in prayer, I'm in meditation, I'm actually like building the spirit man up, right? So that way I'm very clear-headed when I get up here, and I'm not in a rush and I'm not edgy and I'm not anxious, right? I'm just chilling, I'm just chilling. I'm just hanging out, waiting for a setup. That's pretty much it, right? So that's the difference. I'm hanging out, chilling, waiting for a setup, but you're here to trade, right? I'm not here to trade. I'm here to wait for a great setup, and then when that setup comes, I'll trade it. But most people come to the desk to trade, right? They're not here to really be disciplined, follow their system. So I think the morning routine helps a lot. It's basically taken me from almost $0 a month to sometimes 6 figures a month, right? So I think the morning meditation, if you win the morning, you overall win the day, right? So that's the way I see it. I see the day as like a sandwich, right? So you got the piece of bread on the bottom, piece of bread on the top, and then the sandwich, right? So like if you can take care of your morning, right, and make sure you are running a clean protocol, like a morning routine that makes you the best you, and then you do the same thing at night, anything that happens in between that day shouldn't be an issue. It should be easily handled, right? But before I did that, I didn't know how my attitude would shift and my thoughts would shift, and that would lead to stupid actions, and there was no true like intent on the day. So once you have intent, the game changes. My account size is 50Ks, so I got 350Ks. I got one of those Ignite accounts too, Ignite AF as well, but I've been just trading the 50Ks. I got 100K on Top Step, and then the live account is what is the live account? It's like 26,000 right now. 26,000 right now. Nah, I didn't. I blew the top step one. Harsh.
Ntabwo
Billy O'Neill.
turatemvuze
Yeah, that
nibwo
one popped on Friday.
byakumvikana.
What was that, Thursday maybe? Yeah,
Ntabwo
Thursday.
simbizi.
Wednesday. That's right.
Ariko uko byakemutseho nayo ntabwo biri kumvikana.
Yeah, we got more news coming too throughout the day,
Yeah,
so we'll see what happens. But we're just waiting on clean price action right now, So we'll wait on that. See how the 15 had no clear direction. He moved up, straight down. So we're just looking for maybe a closure back above at this point. You don't really want to sell around this chop here. So let's get rid of this, right? Let's get rid of everything real quick. Let's take a look at that 4-hour candle again, right? So that 4-hour candle basically broke the highs and just came right back down, right? Daily starting to reject a little bit. 1 hour also moving bearish, but in a way I want, this acts in a way as like some support here, right? If we also bring this a little left, we'll have like, if you see here now, you have a couple different areas that you can say, okay, look, there's a touch here, there's a touch here, a touch here, and then like this is all choppy. It kind of acts as a support at times when you don't see one there. So let's take a look at the 30, right? 30's got choppiness to the left, but I think if we can, if we can close like above, we look pretty good here to continue moving bullish, fill that wick. We're running into some high volume time now, so let's see how we do. If we get supports here on the 30-minute, possibly even on the 15, then there could be an opportunity for us to continue moving up. So we got 6 minutes on that, and then we'll see where we can go. We may have to wait for the 30, but if the 15 looks good, strong closure, then that makes sense to me. We'll be in. Yeah, what do we got here? We got a decent range, 126 pip range, coming back up now. So look at that, a 1 hour support too, but I don't think price will wait on the 1 hour support because this 1 hour candle specifically will have a lot of volume in it, so most likely won't close like small or anything. Johnny Gems, there he is.
Yo.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing? What's up, my man?
How's it going?
It's going good, bro. Blessed and highly favored. How you feeling?
Incredible.
Let's go. W, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Another day here on the charts. Back to work.
Rafi in the house. Let's pop the boys up.
Rafi, bring my man over.
There they are. Big Wayne with the dollar signs. Okay, I see you. I love that background, by the way.
W.
Sick. All right, what's up, boys? How y'all feeling? Good to see you guys.
We're feeling magnifico today.
Magnifico.
How are you guys doing?
Like PM.
W.
Like PM. There you go.
Right? Yes, sir.
How you doing, Johnny?
Feeling incredible, brother. What about you? Good?
Blessed, man. Blessed. Another day for us to do our thing,
Yes, sir, bro. Another day to get better. 1% better.
Absolutely. In all areas, all areas. You got another opportunity, another at bat.
Yes, sir. Another opportunity. What's up, chat? Morning, everyone.
Yeah.
Good morning, chat. How are we feeling today? Staying out of trouble here?
Staying out of trouble.
Facts.
Let's see. Oh, my market secret course. That one got the don't tell too many people about that. That's got the arrow strategy. That's got a lot of little things. The BRB strategies in that one. There's a few exclusive pieces of content there.
He has the 50 pip strategy as well.
He got it. The all-time high 50 pip strategy. It's all in there.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Big guru, I think the secret to being a consistently profitable trader is all about being disciplined to your trading plan and rules, right? Because if making money is a byproduct to being disciplined to your rules. So I think that is what leads to some consistent profit.
ndabona kagaya nyine ka sane aho hantu uvuga ni hari FVD.
FBG ndamutse gakozeho byaba ari fresh kugira ngo izamuke kandi itanagakora ntabirenze kubera ko iki staff cyari support iteye ubwoba. Bwayo hanze ikoremo ntiyageze ijya gukura hino hayi yo kuri yo muri August. Tumwe iri kugenda nayo.
A hard life, like a little bit more of a hard life, like, you know, delay gratifying, not spending money, you know, putting stuff aside, sticking to the rules. Like those are a little bit harder to do. They're not as fun, or they're not as lenient, but that will set up an easy life for you later, where you have more money than you know what to do it. You got a skill set that you can open up your laptop and just make, you know, I don't want to say as much money as you want, but you can make a day's pay, right? You feel good, you're disciplined, you'll live a great life. You don't have any weather or location affecting your income or anything like that. So will you sacrifice on the front end, be your own boss, hold yourself accountable to live an incredible life in a couple years from now? Or, you know, will you take the easy route now and then kind of live the hard life later? I mean, look at some of y'all, look at your parents, look at your grandparents, you know, like it's going to be worse, believe it or not. It's going to be worse when we get to that age. The governments will not take care of us. They will not, you know, do any of that type of stuff that you think will happen. So you got to be, you know, you got to be on top of it for you and your future.
Facts, bro. Well said there.
Be your own boss. Let's see. I've joined the clubhouse. How to take full benefit of the clubhouse. What sessions do you think would be good? So if you live in London, I would say, you know, I would say pick your sessions by your schedule, right? So just because you live in London, that doesn't mean I can guarantee, I could say, hey, trade London, right? Because I don't know, you might have a job during that time, you may be distracted during that time. So I would say look at your schedule as a whole, and then I would pick one or two sessions to start tapping into, and then in the meantime, I would run through the course videos. Right, to go through the course, they're very easily digested. They're shorter videos, and then now if whatever you think you need like specific help on, that's when you can go to the webinars, right? Because the webinars are going to be a little longer. So you want to, in my opinion, I'd go into the webinars with intent. So if I'm like, man, I'm really not doing that good with goal setting, I'm going to go watch a goal setting one, right? Or if I'm like, I can't seem to put this higher time frame, lower time frame correlation together just yet, I'm just going to go watch those two videos and study them for the week, right? And make those be my weekly study that time until I know how to correlate the higher time frame and the lower time frame, right? So yeah, I would go about it like that. Run through the course, pick two sessions that you like that you can come in and learn at, and then look at the webinar section and then go specifically in what do I need to get better at now, right? And then pick one, study it for the week, work on it for the week. Most traders, they only have about like 5 things that's wrong with their trading. So imagine in 5 weeks, if you found those things out and you studied each topic for 1 week and you focused on doing that really well throughout the week, how much better you would be. And within 5 or 6 weeks, you'd probably knock out almost everything that you're not good at, right? And you could actually get good at it. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So we got a support here on the 15. Right, the 30-minute is still loading up too. You have 9:30 coming in hot here. So YOLO Trader is here. Okay, YOLO. Did not happen here today. So it might happen off this 15. If you guys are in off the 15, it's not a bad trade, right? We do have volume coming in. I think the 930 candle is going to be our best bet. We might reject here on the 15 and then just kind of leave a wick now for 930. So that's probably what I'll sit tight on and see if we can get that closure. Yeah, so if we close something like that, like hopefully we hit that resistance on the 15 and then close like that for 930, and then 930 we take the buys to fill this wick here.
Yes, bro. I'm with it.
Dope.
Yeah, I also like waiting for the 30-minute too, because that 1 hour candle, you
Yeah.
know, I feel
Yep.
like
1
it's a
hour could
stronger
easily,
confirmation. 1 hour
yeah.
goes bearish, keep going down, right? So 30 minutes, a little bit of a better confirmation for this 1 hour to go up too.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Good idea.
Yes, sir. Hey, yo, delayed gratification right here. Patience, right? We're not settling for this play. We're gonna patiently wait for we're gonna wait a little bit longer for a better play. Right?
Yeah,
A
because
better confirmation.
if this could be the top wick, right, for the 1 hour. So as long as if the 30 closes, right, then we can say, okay, you know, we're pretty confident now that we got a 30-minute support. Now we should be able to put our trust in that stop loss and then let price run up.
Yep, true. J Coop, you know, and some of us are green from Asian session, right? Exactly.
That's
reason.
true.
Some of us are green.
Yes. Isn't it fun to make someone's pay in 5 minutes? Yeah, actually it is. You know, you got to be grateful for it too. You know, you can't take it for granted. It's always you know, like it's still like mind-blowing sometimes, you know. Like, whoa, just made $1,000 in about 10 minutes, right? So it's worth getting good at, right? It's worth holding yourself accountable to. It's worthy of the prize, you know. The price is worthy of the prize here. What up, Cameron? Okay, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Let's wait on the 30 here. If you're in on the 15, I don't think it's a bad trade. I'm gonna wait on the 30 here and then see if we can start really pushing up to fill that wick. Cool. We got 9 minutes. I'll be right back.
Yo, what's up, Cameron? What up, brother? Good to see you, man. Why does Nick feel will reject that 915? Well, you know, you're coming up to that resistance here, you know. Also, 30-minute, 1 hour candles are bearish, you know, so I think there's better correlation waiting on the 30-minute time frame, right? Because then we're not, you know, taking this 15-minute trade going against the 1 hour candle and then, you know, coming close to that resistance. So I think it just calls for a better trade. And like we say, maturity in trading happens when you go from looking to take trades to looking to take the best trades, right? We're not looking to just take trades. We're looking to take the best trades with the strong correlation, the strong probabilities, right? So yeah, that's why, you know, we're staying out here on this 15-minute. Plus 930, right? We wait for a 30-minute closure. Not only do we get a stronger confirmation, a stronger support, but also better volume to come in. And then we know wicks get filled during high times of volume. So we got a beautiful wick there to fill to the left-hand side too. So, you know, it's kind of, it's aligning here, you know, it's all playing out. What's up, Sujay? Yeah, I agree, bro. Yeah, if you're in on the 15-minute, best of luck. More in international news. Good morning. Yes. Do I journal my trades? Yes, I journal my trades. Absolutely. You know, it's necessary. You know, it's part of the role. You know, like it's part of the person I was looking to become, which was the consistently profitable trader. So yes, all consistently profitable traders journal their trades, at least 95% of them. So yeah, you know, it's in that role of being this consistently profitable trader. So yeah, it's a hard rule of mine, you know, to journal each and every trade. Because guess what? One day we'll be 5 years from now, right? So 5 years from now, what's your data gonna say, right? Because ultimately your data is going to build confidence and your data is going to give you lessons and you're going to be able to critique your edge and your skill sets based on the data that you have. right? So you might as well start tracking this data because time's going to continue to move on, and you know you can use that data to your advantage, right? Some of us are like, how could Nick risk 10% or 5% of his live account? And it's like, because he's got the data to give him the confidence to do so, right? Don't, you know, you want that data too, because you're going to want to be confident, you know, as you take trades. So yeah, collect the data.
Data, baby, data. It's part of the job.
It's part of the job, man. Yep.
If you play sports or you are familiar with sports, that's what it's called, scouting report. Every team has one of those.
Exactly.
Yep, exactly.
They all got the scouting reports.
Statistics. Yep.
Every time I bark at myself, the neighbors look at me all weird. That's okay. It happens. It happens. You know, being an entrepreneur is a little weird. You know, you get a little weird as an entrepreneur. That's okay. That's okay. Just keep barking, man. As long as you're not over trading, over risking, blowing your account, hey, keep the barking going.
Yeah, talk your talk.
Hey, TK, where are you going, bud? Where are you going?
What's up, TK? Exactly, Tamar. That's the other thing. You know, we're at a higher frequency when we're practicing patience versus, you know, over trading and jumping into FOMO, right? So let's stay at that high frequency. And that's what the process does for you. That's why we always say the process is the prize, because it's what is the process doing for you, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
What is the process doing for us? You know, it's helping us and shaping us into this person, ultimately feeling like this person too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the feelings feel great, you know, when you're making progress.
Feels good. When you feel good, you do good. When you do good, you feel good. It's like it sharpens you, you know? You do good, you feel good. You feel good, you do good. You're excited. When you're excited, you win.
Exactly. Feel good, you act good, do good, yep.
How do you plan your account about payouts and stuff like targets? Well, top one is easy. It's just, you know, get to that 3K and you could take the 2,500. So that's what I'm working on with, top one is that. With Top Step, basically, I mean, like you see my account last week. So I took 2 days to get funded, and then I took 5 days to run up $4,000, right? And at the end of that 5 days, on the 6th day, I requested a payout and I took half the money. So that's pretty much the way I do it. I'm gonna run up as much as I can over that 5 days and then take a payout. And then with Top Step, I'm gonna hit that percentage based and then take a payout from there. And then the live account, I just randomly take pay there. I don't know. There's no system to that. How to avoid tax? Oh, me no speak English. I don't speak English.
Move to Puerto Rico.
John said that, not me.
I'm down though. Who's coming with me, chap?
Who's coming with me, man? Who's coming with me?
Go live next to Jake Paul and Swaggy C.
Is that an onion play coming up? Yes, sir. Yes, you know it, Adam. You know it.
Our favorite play at the favorite time calls for our favorite risk.
50K. No, Top Step, I got 100K. Yeah.
Yes, sir. DJ Scratch, I see you there, brother. Let's go.
From my 350Ks, I took 14K payout in 2 months, and then I blew them all. Just bought 5 accounts, rinse and repeat. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's not a bad.
That's a W.
By the way, that's not bad. That's not a bad thing, right? 14,000. Again, if we look at ROI on everything, that's a pretty solid flip right there. So, congrats, man. Congrats. 14K.
Really
Let's go.
Job. Great job.
You could do a lot with 14,000. Tim trades. Yeah, that's really good, man. That's really good. I just happen to have 2 really good trades. Both days, I think I went 10 contracts on both of them. So it's you're really only 60 pips away when you do it that way. But again, you know, you could easily blow that account too. So you gotta still make sure you're taking the right trades and whatnot. boom, boom, boom. ROI, baby. ROI. So I think we have something coming in here at 9:30. Supreme Court on tariffs, maybe. Yeah, it might be a ride here, ladies and gents.
Really?
I'm definitely locking this in on my live account here today.
I'm just expecting a lot of volume. It's about to be fun.
Boom, boom, boom. All right, we got 2 minutes here, and 9:30 is upon us. So here's the plan, right? So we got to plan the trade the plan here. So let's talk about the plan. So if this candle can close bullish, strong bullish, this is my vision for the next candle, right? Is that we can make a lower wick and then start moving up to fill that wick up there, right? So that is my idea. That's the thought process here. So how do we go about this now? So what we're going to need to do, number one, is stop loss, right? So always, first and foremost, the stops are going to be sitting roughly like 60, 65 pips away. So we got 60, 65 pips in store here in terms of stops. You're going to have this wick fill, which is probably close to 100 pips, right? So you got almost 100 pip wick fill here. And then I would say partials or break even somewhere around 92 there. Excuse me, somewhere around like 92, 92.8 is right below this area here. Maybe snag some partials or at least go, break even. And then maybe we could see, I don't know, potential bullish run the rest of the day, right? Maybe even have some runners here today. So that's the plan here. So let's see if we can actually get the closure, and then we'll get in. Yeah. I think this is just going to be like a normal trade, I'll probably be going 2 contracts here. So just like a normal trade. Nothing too special about this. Also nothing really off either. So just a regular trade. That's it.
All I know is that wick, bro. That wick to the left is some
This
nice
guy right
clean
here.
fill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm staring at it.
Usually during high times of volume. So we got, what do we have here? We have clean traffic, right? Boom. We got volume. Boom. We got playbook setup. Boom. Setup. Boom.
Following the 4-hour candle.
Right. We got higher time frame direction. Boom. Okay. We're good. We're good. Now we just got to enter. So let's see if we
Executing.
Yep. Do. You have a dream. We have a dream. All right, baby. 9:30. 9:30. Hi. Lele's up too. Uh-oh. It's going crazy.
Volume.
Now it's perfect timing for 9:30.
Yep. So let's see if we can get that lower wick and then entries on the break of the highs here. Bum. Lele's heating up too. She's yelling. Oh, baby. Lele, give us the lower wick. Oh, Magnus, what's poppin', brother? Yeah, looks good. Looks solid. Looks solid. Can we get our lower wick here at 9:30 though? That's the thing. Just a decent lower wick, and then that's it. That's all we really need. We can draw it and just pretend it's there if you guys want.
Come on. Hopefully we're grabbing orders coming back down here.
We'll see. Downside wick. What about buy on the flip? But yeah, that ain't bad either, especially if you get a good wick now. On the flip or on the break of the highs are going to be the best bet. Just draw it? Yeah, we'll just draw it there. Yeah, it was there. It was there.
Draw it.
I'm fully accepting the fact that this trade right now could run on me without me getting in, without that lower wick. I'm fully accepting that right now. Bump, bump,
Hands are up.
bump. The 15? Yeah, I see it. I see the 15. Again, we have no wick, and then we're right at resistance. So I don't really care about that resistance that much. What happened here? So I don't really care about it too much, but I do want to see the bottom wick, right? If we're going to pop through here. So if you do
Zero
come
foam.
down,
Zero
if you do come down now to make a steep wick, then yeah, I would definitely consider the flip at that point. Yep. Sometimes it does that, it just runs. Yeah, exactly. So keyword there though. Keyword sometimes, right? So do we want to make money sometimes, or do we want to make money a lot of times, right? Because if sometimes it moves without it, that means a lot of times it comes down and creates it, right? So we want to always be on that side of probability.
Yeah.
Forex has it. Yeah, I know.
Of course, Forex has it. The trade doesn't matter here. Being disciplined to your rules is what matters here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Jomo here. Jomo, no FOMO.
So we'll see how we tap on that 15-minute resistance there.
She might be a goner.
Yes. Let's take a look. Four-hour coming down.
Well, what do we got here? What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday.
1 hour looking good. 30 looking
And,
great. Just
we got
want that
PPI
wick
at
here.
8:30, right? Which is a scandal.
Yeah, worst cases, we
caused
take the
yesterday
15-minute entry
all-time
on
highs.
that
Chat
breakout,
voted
but
60% bullish in the poll.
Really wanna see
Earn your
that
bias. Makes sense. I mean,
Don't
we
know
hit
if we'll
all-time
get it,
highs
though.
on ES. Nasdaq has
Don't
yet
get it
to
wrong.
if we're gonna get it.
stopped like
Araza gukora
It's all
iki
good.
mani Tandra
Working
Now
yajya
everyone
points
working
before
out their discipline muscle here. You know, you're during these times, you're strengthening it. You know, at a time where the markets can tempt you to
I
be
mean,
undisciplined, and you
we're
choose
up
to be
like
disciplined,
we
your
were up
discipline muscle just
0.5%
got stronger.
of the day when I looked at the charts
Tomorrow
earlier.
you'll be more
Yeah,
disciplined than you were today because of
pretty much
you know,
around
you
that
being
right
disciplined.
now. So
It sucks. We all know. All right, especially when you got the idea.
What do you guys think? Will
Definitely sucks,
Nasdaq catch up today and reach
That's what
all-time
we call a
highs?
psychological win. Analysis
Yes,
was
exactly.
great.
Finally.
Everything was right on
I
point.
think ES
but
hit new
guess
all-time highs
what?
like
Didn't
twice
give
for
you
Nasdaq
the
did.
bottom wick. That's if you enter on that because you say that
No, 3
it's just good enough. Not the
Since
plan. The plan doesn't say good enough. Whatever
Wednesday,
it is, you know,
August
you need to see bottom wick.
13th.
So
Yep.
right? 1,
That's how it
2,
is.
3, 4. 4
That
times.
would be.
on to the next one.
So yeah, that
That's
coming
what's
up
up.
here would probably
Very
be like our
interesting, very
partials now.
interesting.
So if you are in it, right, you're
First
coming up.
few
Yeah, that
minutes
would
of
have
the
been
day
partials
just
right
showed
there.
ES to
So
be
Definitely.
snag that if you're in, and then
Well,
now we may
stronger here.
reject from there, but we'll see.
Nasdaq's tracing deeper.
Boom, 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 boom. A little late, but
How
I'm
much I
here.
can
Let's
do right
go. Oh, right on time. Right on time. Right on time. Yeah, if your broker had a lower wick, then that's your trade. Yep.
Yo, chat.
But-
Did MGC have the lower wick or what?
But ain't no way it had like a lower wick. You know what I mean? Like I know this wick, right? I see that. But no matter what broker you're on, it no doubt didn't have like anything like that we probably would have said, okay, well that's good. Buy gold. Thanks for leaving with my money.
Yeah, literally. Screw you. This isn't our. Screw you, gold.
Congrats if you took it. But be careful.
Honestly,
Be
it
careful
looked like
next
it was
time
good.
because that wick can hurt you later on.
And again, what Nick says is so important. It's all about what happens most of the time, right? In a game of probabilities, right? 100%. It honestly seemed like it was about to come down and make the lower wick too. It was struggling a little in the beginning.
Woohoo!
Cool.
What I've seen
Let's
before is
go
like
now.
you get something like that and you say, oh, time of volume is not gonna go back down, I'm gonna enter, and then you enter. The thing goes, breaks the high.
We don't have
comes
any
back
more
down,
red folder today,
takes you
except for
off,
10 a.m.
and
we have
takes
like
off.
yellow folder.
So just like, you know,
101 p.m. 10-year
do that.
bond. I think that could potentially, that's yellow folder.
If
but
it's
it could
9:30 volume time, do I
potentially
ever take it without the wick? I
become
don't.
A larger
I don't.
mover
Especially not
later
this setup.
today. But
You know, maybe if you
for
had
the
like
rest
a
of them,
celery
US,
play setup,
New
then
York
yeah,
open
I would have
session,
been okay
there
with
ain't
that, but
much here.
definitely not this.
Oh,
Trust me, before we've seen plenty of times like the break of the highs and then the lower wick, you know, at 9:30. Like I've seen that plenty of times. Nick as well, you know. So just sticking to what works most of the times.
those ones are
Yep.
the best.
Yeah.
That breaks the high, creates a low, breaks the high, just gone.
Yes. Yeah, I love those. Yep. I've seen that happen a lot at 9:30.
What would have made you take this trade with 3 contracts? I feel like everything but the 15 looked incredible. I don't think this was a 3 contract trade. I think maybe if we had that lower wick, right, then yeah, you could probably. I think the lower wick sets it up for like 2 or 3, so medium to large. You know, so that's what I would say here. With no lower wick, I don't mind. You know, if someone says, "Hey, I got in, but just a small size," that's fine too. I would just say, just be careful with that, right? This little concept here, more times than not, that will come back and bite you, you know? So I would say, hey, good job at executing a small position size, but just be careful moving forward. Yeah, I don't know if I would have really taken this as a, what's it called? As a 3, unless you got a like pretty decent wick on the bottom. Yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you had a 15. Let's see that 15 here. Yeah.
Yep,
Nah,
yep,
you
yep,
need that
yep,
wick.
yep. So,
Need it.
Wasn't even that good, honestly.
I mean, RIP to any people that
We're most likely gonna come up and make the lower
You
wick,
know,
come down and make the lower wick.
stayed
too.
long
It's not, you know, unfortunately, it's not on
versus
our time.
this
and
low
it's on, you know, the market's not
did not hit all-time highs yet.
945 pack runner. Maybe.
down.
So, let's say we do close bullish, right, above the range,
Meow, meow, meow.
like this, and then the next candle comes down, breaks the low, right, and then
Instead,
flips
I'm
bullish.
expecting for
That
red
could
to
also
see
be
guys marching to
very,
you, digging for
very
all-time
clean move
highs.
right there too.
Definitely possible.
So we should come down for
Now
that
it's like
lower
just
wick now.
dug
And
into
again,
this
I always
low.
kind of talk about it like this. Like today, we went all the way up here, right? But tomorrow, when you do that, we might only go here, right? And then it come down and make a lower wick. Or we might go here, right? We may not get the full extent of where you can take partials and whatnot. So that's what I mean. Just be careful taking
I think
those,
I'd
sample
probably
size it
wanna-
up for yourself, and you know, see when you, I guess,
we'll see.
don't want to take that.
Just
For me,
got
I
a
very
previous
rarely
hourly
take
low
trades if it
here.
doesn't have a lower wick.
Kind of anticipating it to potentially reverse here. I
Very
would
rarely.
want to see that. I would want to see more strength now coming in on NASDAQ soon.
What's
If
next
that's the
when we've
case.
planned a trade like this? Yeah, now you just wait for the next best trade, right?
So
So
we'll
let's
mark
say
out,
we
like,
do
the
get
last swing
let's say we
high.
do get a closure above. There's also the opportunity for us to continue moving bullish to fill that wick, right? Maybe this next candle will give us what we're looking for in terms of
Good
a
morning and
lower
bless
wick,
you.
and
Thank you,
then we
bless
can
you.
get in. Or let's say price just runs on us here, right? That's where we can kind of, you know, wait for some sort of pullbacks, right? Because again, a lot of times like that wick will get created at one point or another. So sometimes what'll happen is you'll get the move like this where price comes down, and then you'll get that lower wick to get basically, you see this wick here, boom, that'll come down, give that candle a lower wick, and then that's your next best setup now. So now you look for the same thing we look for here on the 30. You now look for that, you know, when the pullback happens, and instead of taking the buy here that was a little sketchy or whatever, you now take the buy over here, basically from the same market price, all that same opportunity. You just got to wait longer, which, you know, traders don't like to wait. So yeah, so that would be your next best setup, or the breakout with the pack runner to continue up, break the highs, and fill that wick there. Either one I'd take. Either one. What's up, Tyler? What's good?
What up, Tyler?
There's always another trade around the corner at some point. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
And less is more too. We don't need to be trading all the time. All we need is one good trade to end the day in green.
Maybe we'll get a buzzer beater here. Who knows?
Yep.
Would I say target been tapped? I don't think so. To be honest, I think there's a lot of room to go. Look at this 4 hour. Right? If that 4 hour starts coming up, breaks the highs here now, the daily can continue moving bullish. 4 hour flips, breaks the highs. 1 hour's got all that range to go. If the 1 hour closes above the range there, yeah, there's a lot of room to go up here on gold. A lot of room.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
There's honestly a big 4 hour closure though.
Apple's down almost 2%.
This
so
4 hour, yeah, it is. It is.
it's kind of weird.
Close.
Why is Apple
Could tell
down that
celery,
much?
we could create resistance, see.
It's definitely holding the market down for now.
Wokey, what we doing today, Wokey?
1.5%.
We working? We're either getting a
Pre-market
workout
after
in, or
launching
we're
the
maybe
iPhone
having some
17.
steaks. I don't know.
Okay. So it's kind of like a sell the news type of vibe. Including the $999 iPhone Air. What's an iPhone Air? The fuck? iPhone Air? Yeah. I mean, I had the iPhone 12 Pro for like years, for like a few, until I upgraded to 16 Pro, So I don't see people really going for the 17 unless they have like the 13 or something. I'm not getting a new iPhone. The thinnest iPhone ever. iPhone Air. Why do you want a thin iPhone so it breaks? Still not gonna fit in my pocket. It's too large. That's why I don't get the Max or whatever. Whatever it is. Anyway. Pay attention, Tanya. Pay attention. We'll see if it... I mean, I'll just simply put an alert here if we cross above this line. Crossing up. I'll be ready. Bum ba da. That's the only kind of idea I have. I mean, it's not looking too bad right now with that last green candle. We'll see. Needs to continue have. Oh, what the heck happened there? Just reversed that green candle. The fuck?
niri
Does not look like
kurekitinga
that.
n'undi
Come
hari nuza fake obi
on.
niba
That
yaretinga
looks
n'undi
more
irabirimo
reasonable.
iramanuka.
Thank you. That, yeah. All right. So there's no definitely no bullish reversal happening yet. Trying to clear my throat.
Urabona ahabora ku isaha imwe
4 hour looks very, very, very weak.
hari nuza hari obi hari
We're pretty
block
much near the open.
y'amakanda abiri ayo ngayo
The 4 hour?
y'umweru uyashushanyije ugashyiramo iyo nuza hagati harimo nuza hagati hari nuza rabara ry'abayitangukira uyishushanyije ku
Hey,
isaha
Tori
imwe
Trades. Tori said that
atari nuza
She said that,
atari iyo FVG ushushanyije
Tori said
iyo
that
order
she had the
block
max
yose
of this
uko
year and she
ukibona.
hated it. Girl, yeah, your hand's not big enough for the max. We got it.
Izo kanda ebyiri z'umweru zimanuka.
You know, like people, do you have one of those
Iyo
things like the
nuza
pop-up thing that all these like
Iyo
the girls
nuza
always have because like their
yifatishijeho.
hands are too small to hold their phones, so you have to use like the pop-up tab or something.
ako kantu usa naho ugashushanyisha kuri ayo mabody kanda.
How's your new place?
Oya nyine
You should come back to
uzamure
New York. I don't
apana
approve
muri
new place
FVG
in
ayo
Nashville.
makanda yose uko ari abiri okay good
Tori said the medals are doing her dirty this week. Oh,
urabona
that's
uwo
rough.
murongo wo hagati
To be honest, I haven't taken a
Sami
trade
ajya
yet
ku
this
munota umwe
week.
rero kandi
So, yeah, I would be... The indices aren't really clean either. I was hoping today would be better. But we pretty much just reversed like the whole news move, you guys. And I mean,
niyo
maybe
violating
tomorrow,
n'undi araba
CPI is my favorite day of the month to
violating
trade. Right now we're digging into this 1
imanuka
hour.
hahandi ho wavugaga
But I needed it to take out previous hourly and like already have a clean reversal to go for more upside. So right now it's not looking pretty, you know? Felt like a laptop. That's funny. The new place is beautiful. It is really beautiful. We'll be back in New York soon. Okay, cool. You know where I'm at. Today, you guys, I think I'm gonna go play some trivia. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't seen my trivia group actually since before I left for Croatia. See how well I do. I had a golf lesson yesterday. It was good. I posted like a video also of my gym being empty. I swear it's like that pretty much every time I go in the middle of the day, which is great. There's typically like one other person there or like two other people there. It's great. But a lot of on my Instagram I posted it, and there are a lot of people being like, why would you want to be in an empty gym? I'm like, there. Also, I'm not in there alone. I'm there with my trainer, and so like it's great to have like just a lot of space. And then it's great because I could like feel free to yell and complain. And I grabbed myself a chocolate croissant this morning. No, I don't really eat chocolate croissant. I get a ham and cheese croissant, you guys. But yesterday after stream, I got a cheese Danish. Now I'm hungry again. You guys start eating breakfast. Yeah, I'm actually getting hungry in the mornings. Coaster just fell. Alright, well this is like not that enticing right now. Not yet at least. We'll see if I marked out the swing high here on the 1 minute for NASDAQ. It wouldn't be bad because that would be I want to see how it needs to go. And it's not doing it. No displacement, so ooh. That was wild. That opening candle, range candle was like 63 points the downside at 9:30. That's wild. Hi, Tanya. You made a lot of individuals rich here in Africa. That's great. Africa, the Philippines. You know what? I've gotten like comments recently. Wait, Tori, let me know if you've gotten the same. I've gotten comments on my Instagram reel saying that it's being dubbed in Spanish now. And people are like, yeah, I can finally understand her. This is great. I love technology.
See, can destroy your life.
Hey Big Mama says 6 speed. That's wild. I did not, we filtered out this long because it didn't close above this. We just freaking dropped like a rock there, 40 points to the downside. That was kind of wild. This is also the first presented FEG if you don't count the 931. Meanwhile, ES still never hit PPI low, data lows, or even new low day yet. Nasdaq has made a new low of the session 3 times now. Are you like even on the day now, or are we still up on the day? Up 0.2% in Nasdaq and up 0.4% on ES. From Iran, wish you success. Thank you. Why would you not count 930 as a first presented fair value gap? ICT says to start counting after 930 because you're using the regular trading hours. So it's like that's not a 3 candle formation then. But honestly, when there's like a huge ass one like that, the open, I always take that into account. Let me see. It's wild. Oh man, you guys, we're gonna sit through barcode again. Like for high resistance liquidity run, I'm gonna have a cow. I'm gonna be like, this is ass. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. I bless the rains down in Africa by Toto. Things you never had. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bless the rains down in Africa. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, so that song by Toto. It's very, 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 very famous. Who took a trade so far? It is 9:55. Been 25 minutes since the open. The range so far, Nasdaq's been 94 points. Not too shabby. What's the daily range right now, Nasdaq? 172. Much smaller than the ATR. There's still room for movement if it wants to move. Rich says he's down 2K. Ah, shit, bro. So the average daily range for the last 5 days on so far we moved 41 points, like not too shabby, but I want some more movement. like anything that's worth it. Kind of wild. We got rejected here twice. Like I was thinking maybe I needed to take this out again, and then maybe we'd have a nice push up. No, nothing yet so far. Nada. I feel like I don't know. It's just blah. I guess I need to behave in the chat. You need to behave, please. Okay, everyone.
Sahne andagiye kuza.
You know what I haven't done in a while? Giveaway. Yeah, Nvidia's up 4%. I know, because they're allowed to sell something in China now. They obtained licenses to supply H20 chips in China. Apple's down 2% because, that's typically what happens after an Apple event or something. After an Apple release, they, just for the short term, they'll take a little dip. Not really anything concerning, but it is holding the indices down. Amazon's down 2.4%. 4K. So, it's just not great when the heat map looks like that. There's not a lot of confluence. Someone said that they made money on the 9:30 teeth bomb, and then that's it for the day. Okay, cool, you were short. Yeah, and then since then there hasn't been much. If you exclude that, what's the range there? It's 70 points for NASDAQ. Yes, it's the range so far for the morning since the open, 12.5. Ugh, man, leaves a lot less to be desired. But honestly, I personally, I'm thankful when days are like this, when it's kind of obvious that there's not a clear trend, and that it's kind of obvious that price, yesterday, was barcoding and
Gasanga karifunze.
safe, but it's definitely testing my patience. It's I'm feeling impatient. I want to make get a banger trade, but you can't make a banger trade if there's no banger environment. Last Wednesday was fun. That was a banger trade. Last Wednesday was their high impact news. Yeah, it was 10 a.m. Jolt's job openings at that time during that session. ES. Much stronger. See, it's 950 to 1010. I'm excited to see what the 10 a.m. candle will offer. I'm not excited, but I'm interested to see. So far, NASDAQ did sweep into this swept hourly low. It was hanging out near its lows, near its lows. We're finally getting a break of a short-term high, right? With a closure above it here. I want to see us, though, invert this and get past this high. That'll be a 2-minute inversion if it does that. I need to see at least that. Yeah. Another thing I would try. Longs. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Start cleaning like low to put my stuff out though. Not really. It's 2 minutes. Did not close above it yet, but it probably will soon. Oh wait, this is not even an FEG on the 2 minute, but the 1 minute will probably close above this 1 minute soon. It did close above it, we just retested it. I'm probably gonna get in longs in like here in a second.
reka na dutatu turebe. Turi
setingeho turebe ukuntu ari bubangana.
navugaga iminota 3. ubu twakoresha Nasdaq cyangwa twakoresha ahubwo nuza ES.
Nazo yes ndi kubona itagenda.
Ntabwo iri kugenda. ariko ubundi boro iba yatekinze izo rozi niyo iba iri secure kurusha iyo yindi.
I feel like it's gonna run.
aya se
It's a
yaba ari
large
nka
stop,
magana
but the
atatu
R
ra?
is still good.
Turagabanya rutse.
Be careful about how much I take.
Amanoza ama contract.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take one contract right now. It's like close enough. I'm gonna hit buy, ask. Let's take one contract. Alright. I'm in it. Because I feel like that rebalance of that 1 minute when it came that 1 minute here, like, it could just kind of fly away from here. So I'd rather just be involved in this at this point. It's a good RR up to there. 244. So here we are. I'm in the long. Yeah, my stop would be below this, and below this. So. Okay. that's the setup. Really, ideally, I should have just pressed buy after it closed above it and came and retested it here, but well, sometimes you're just too slow, and it really did rocket from there, so that's why I'm like, oh, let me get involved now. It's close enough to this. It's fine. It's not like we're all the way up here yet. So let's see how it does. We need him to start gaining speed. 44.25 or so. There's also a 3-minute here it could potentially retrace to. Like, that's if I was a patient person and I.
Be patient. Patient for this 3 minutes. Utanaitwa nyine nabyo nuko.
As the rains down in Africa. Alright.
nitugera na setup ibonetse kugeza saa 5 turagera, turaza gutradinga saa 8 turebe.
So I'll have it open on the 3 minutes so I can even visualize it like retracing here, and it'll be fine if it did. Have it a little open here on the 3. That's fine if it does that. Like I said, this is where my limit fill would be if I was a patient
yakoze
cookie.
ibyo ushaka cyangwa no kwinjiramo gusa.
I like that it broke above this, that's good. I want to mark this out for green. FEG, template, and bullish.
ubundi
Alright,
ikintu
there it
cya
is,
mbere
it's
ni
back in
ukuvayingira at discount.
That looks good already. I'm gonna enter a second contract there. Okay. Alright, I'm in my full position now. This is my full position. Okay. I like the way that it reacted like that. I mean, we'll see how this 3-minute candle closes, but let's see. I'm happy I'm finally in a trade. That's funny, you can see my luggage is over there. Gotta put that away at some point. Oh, my assistant's coming over later today. There's like streaming stuff she needs to put away. How was my holiday, someone asked? It was good. It was really good. I went to, I stayed in like a national park for a couple of days. I stayed in Dubrovnik for a few days. I had the best view. It's definitely worth paying up for the view. Alright, this is a good closure. On the 3, that's a nice closure. Let's see it. Let's see some like huge green candles soon, taking out these highs, etc. Yeah, we gotta see like some more upsides soon. Like I'm envisioning this hourly, since we dipped into here, that hourly, this next hourly to be strong, right? So, yeah. See previous hourly highs here. It's probably like this flat top.
Ngari man.
This would probably be my first partial 15. And from where I entered that contract, that's a good partial to take that too. It's like a 2 from that contract. The second one I added, so it makes sense to partial there as well. So let's see it. Let's see it rip past this.
Izo stop ebyiri ziri hejuru. Nuza detete yishyira muri break even.
Let's get a good morning from the indices, shall we?
Is that stop for
Alright, get a little FEG here. It'd be great to just rock it from here. I don't really want it to consolidate here. It would kind of suck. I want to just rock it up. Considering this is the next 3-minute candle too, like a nice strong closure on this 3 would be nice. Even nicer if we could take out this high. See you in the next 30 seconds. What you doing, bro? Come on, bro. Get back up there. Now I'm like having ICT's like voice echo in my head. Don't talk to the candles. You can't call the candle bro. Yeah, it wasn't the best closure. And we're still above this 3-minute, but like, it was not the best closure here. So. Well, yeah, I just gotta continue waiting and see. What's Apple doing? Apple needs to like wake up for us to go anywhere, honestly. Amazon, it's coming off its lows. Google's off its lows. The morning. Tesla is. Apple, you gotta wake up. It's Meta. Little off its lows. That's decent. Needs to. Yeah, we gotta start seeing some strength here. It's good. It's back up here now. Come on, break these highs. It'd be nice. Then I put my first partial there. Come on, man. ES. Just holding near its highs of the session. Oh my
aya mazi
Oh
nyamaze
my god. Wake up, please. Wake the fuck up, bro.
ntabwo ishaka ko twitwarira agapasho se.
I mean, yeah, since I said since here I wanted
ubwiyo
like
fasha
big up close candles and it's been 7 minutes. You've just grinded
bahita
slowly up.
banakwereka iyo ari
Hopefully
yo
after it hits this high it starts to gain some speed. Hopefully there's people right now that were maybe short
hejuru
versus
n'undi
these two
irahanyuramo
highs,
yirukanka.
like thinking, oh, double top or something, that they're getting out of their positions. And then, you know,
iranyuramo yirukanka wigira ekiba.
flipping long, we don't know. But that's sort of what I envision, to stay like patient a little bit. I bless the rains down in Africa. Alright, there's 12 minutes left in this 15-minute candle, so there's 40 minutes left in this hourly.
So birigira ibiki turi saa kumi ariko
I guess there's still time for this 15-minute candle to
aho ntabwo
still
arapfa
dilly-dally before
kumanuka
getting up there.
ndetse hari ikindi kintu ishaka ako kantu k'amakingi ako ka
I don't like
inversion
when
kari aho
ES
ngaho
does this, like new high of session.
hirya
No, we're nowhere near on
urabona aho hantu
I'm
igeze
like break even now.
mbuyemo
I'm just gonna hold
dukuyemo muri
those.
serious wihorere n'ibidukuyemo
ariko rero ntuza ES ireba ahantu yageze
I bless the rains down in Africa.
hano hose dore ES hano hose aho yari
Why we come back again? Or K? Because ES wants to come back to its BPR here on the 3 or what? On the 5? Hopefully that's it, so I don't have to be uncomfortable for longer, but I'm fine. I'm used to being uncomfortable.
ntabwo bapfa kwizera icyanzu cyo saa munani
Name of the game.
saa munani kugeza saa ngahe aza karindi setup
Well, that was a good reaction from ES.
ngegera ko mbona iri kuzamuka
Nasdaq too. Yeah, maybe it was needs to trap the triple tops. I don't know. Just gotta be patient, you guys. I don't know. You see me, I said when I would get long, you saw me hold and draw down. I mean, I see Apple's actually making a new low of the session, which I don't love at all. That could be just stalling the indices. Let's see what the heat map's like right now. Yeah, Apple's down 2.5%. Okay. See it. Third time's the charm. Oh my god. No, it didn't get there. Jeez. Someone told Nasdaq to wake up. Everybody.
ariya aracyafite gahunda yo kuzamuka ko n'ubwiteguye
Apple's making another new low session, the 5. It's not looking good for just for Apple. My stock heat map right now. Amazon's off its lows. I mean, we just need Apple to wake up a bit. I'm gonna look at Apple to see if there's any higher time frame gonna come in contact with it. My God, we need this to close clean on this. Come on, let this 1 minute candle finally push through it. What do you think? What do you guys think? Is it finally time? We gotta take that magic paintbrush out again. Let's go. You can do it. It's gonna be a red flag if it just wicks it and just hangs around here. I'd want it to really kind of rocket past it. I'm just thinking about the 15. It's just digging past like a high. Oh my God. It just wicked it. Oh my God, bro. What's this 3 minute look like? A 3 minute wicked it too. Five minute. It's gonna close in 30 seconds. See what we do on the 5.
nanga bora igenda ikora amabika angana gutya sha.
Alright. Gotta be patient. We have 5 minutes left in this 15-minute candle, so and it's nice and green, so maybe now. That was kind of promising. Let's see. I closed pretty decently on the 5. Closed well. Closed above. Let's just see continuation now, shall we? Oh my God, you guys. This is definitely a painful grind up. To be honest, I thought it would take like 10 minutes to get up there, and it's been a while. When did I long? Right? Because I was like, nah, I don't even think it would retrace to here. That's why I entered one contract here. That's fine. But how long have I been in it? This trade. 18 minutes. How many people are watching right now? 2,000 people. Hit that like button. 222 likes only. 2,000 people watching. So I want to see what this next 5 minute candle does, basically. I want to see a nice... On the 15, I would want us, ideally, to close above the previous 15-minute candle. Right? So I want the next 5 minutes to be either stay in this area or another... There's 5 minutes left in this 15-minute candle. Holding up. But it's definitely not fast and furious.
You're right. That is the first scene before the. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, man. Yeah, it wasn't pretty after that, but 10K brown paper bag shots. Yup. Yeah, he missed it. He missed it. He said, "Nah, you ain't eating no fried rice, no lo mein." I'm broke, baby. I don't know why I can't pop these ones up and make them bigger, but what are we anticipating? We want to see a breakout here. So we haven't really had much. I think price needs a little bit of time now to kind of, form up a little range here. And then above that range, which is above 94, we're clean. We are golden here. Notice how we're struggling right at our advantage point here. Same thing happened in Asian last night. That's why these base hits are very, very important. Very important.
100%.
On to the next business. Later, DJ Scratches. Have fun, brother.
Peace, bro.
Have a good day, bro.
Good day, my man. Good day.
Have a great day.
Yeah, I don't know how much I'd recommend the movie, like especially with your kids. It's basically like Richard said. It's like a gangster movie, hustlers in the 80s and whatever. So gonna have to check it out now. Yeah, check it
It's
out.
recommended. It's recommended. Just don't watch for your kids.
No champagne, no nothing to give me my money, B. Oh snap! Yeah, Cameron did an excellent job in that movie. I don't think there was a better guy to play Apollo than him. He did a fantastic job. Yeah, definitely not PG-13. That's for sure. Exactly. 15-minute celery play. We don't have a closure. You know what I mean? So that's the thing here. So even though there's a 15 celery, you see where it at? It's like in the top of a ring.
ubwikuyemo utwo duhayi tubiri reka tubanze turebe ibyo ishaka.
The 15. Boo. Yeah, I'm putting close above it. I mean, I wouldn't really want to be part of this right now. ES is dropping. The biggest red flag is for me just is Apple. It just keeps making new lows of the session. And I think I was patient enough. I mean, if the amount of time it should have flown away. Maybe I was nitpicking. Who knows?
Tanda se yarari
Fashe trade
But this is not good.
mugazobwa ntiyakuyemo utwo dupasha.
ibyo byose hano yakuyemo pasha.
Like, I'll check out maybe 1050 if it makes its way back up here again and then shows more bullishness. Like, I'll rejoin it. I'll have a different type of stop and setup. Like, it's not over. But I just don't want to be part of a consolidation if it comes all the way back down here again, because ES is yuck. So, let's see here. Like, I wouldn't be against rejoining if there's this SMT. If there's something clean here, I need to see something clean. Right now. See how it reacts here.
ubundi ahantu twari twabayinge hariho yari muri discount nziza gusa
Yeah, so I'd rather wait. I mean, I gotta wait. I gotta see.
none
My hands are off the mouse right now. Apple's down 2.6%, Nvidia's up 4.3%. We had no momentum. I was in those longs. I gave it so much time, right? Like, I was in that trade for a super long time, 20 minutes, and still just hanging around break even. No momentum, breaking highs. So, don't really want to be back in it if it comes down into here, you know? Yeah, ES showing weakness right now. As well as that closure on the 15. It's just, I don't want to be part of the annoying wick back up and then potentially come back down here. Or potential rejection even. Like, some people in the 15 might be short. They're like, this is a short-term lowish and I'm shorting in this FEG. You know, that's what I'm just kind of looking at. Yeah. As well as, oh, ES made a new hive session. NASDAQ didn't. Like, there's SMTs there. Plenty of those. Right? So that's why it just didn't look probable for me anymore to continue staying my longs.
oya nuko ari hariya nako ntabwo yigeze
If it ain't easy, I don't
usibye
really want
n'iyo
it. So let's see,
n'aka karo
let's see.
gatoya nako ntabwo yari bugashyike
Most of those up was like 20 points. It's no big
Shyira
deal.
ku minota
On a
umwe
good day,
nako ntabwo
they're
yari
up 20
bugashyike
points in like a few minutes.
hari akandi
That's
kari
an
gahari
easy
gato
trade. So let's see.
niba ndavuga ko kari munsi nyine ako ngako kari munsi y'ino
You took it from here to here, that would have been 30 points. And that's basically it.
yeah.
I had thought about it partially, but no, I wanted to hold. So still nothing. I'm gonna take a sip of my water.
amasaha ane afite wiki mbi nimba ari ukwera iyo ntuza yigeze kuza nsundi hari news nibize kugira iyo pi iyo ntuza iyo harya yari iya POI yari iki
Kind of odd. Yes.
ari ibaye high uyu munsi
Still.
ibyo birashoboka maze shyiramo ku masaha nturebe
Oh yeah, and plus I'm like maybe at 10:50. That's when we'll start. Like into London close.
iyo ngiyo ushobora no kuyikuraho ejo cyangwa ejo bundi
Definitely slow as hell. You see Apple yeah, Apple's near its lows again. That's why. Yeah, I was more ready to close it just because I was in that trade for 20 minutes, the longs, right? No momentum. Tried 3 times to break
wabonye ejo saa munani ujya
and
n'uza
get higher,
yagenze.
and just it's not really going anywhere, and Apple's not finding any sort of bounce. It's going for like a previous daily low.
Ejo saa munani.
Let's see comments.
Yeah.
Someone blew 4 accounts in the pre-market. Why? Poor K. In pre-market, right after the news, you gotta give, like, if you're... I like, especially 8:30 news, I like giving it breathing time. There's 8:30 news, I would not take a pre-market trade. Like, you're just in the middle of the range. I would take a pre-market trade if there was, like, clean structure on the 15. That's basically what I do. If I would take one. I haven't taken a pre-market trade in a long time. Like, I can't even remember last time. The 5-minute FEG, I mean, ES is digging into this OB and FEG, and it's just not really giving anything, right? So, I'm glad that ES is falling apart now. Glad that I abandoned my long position. No regrets. I said that if it made its way back up here with displacement, I would reconsider and probably re-enter longs. Never happened. Just stalled like it's been doing all for the past 38 minutes or so. So, I mean, I'll have 1050 marked out, and we'll see if there's a trade idea that's going to happen or not. That'll play out. But so far I tried and I took 1 break-even trade. Kind of gave it like a time stop, essentially, right? Because I wanted it. Like, if I'm 20 minutes into a trade, if it's a good trade, I'll typically be up right away in the trade, honestly. Not a lot of consolidation. It's just a harder.
That trade before price runs around too much here. All right, let me mark this up here. We went break even right around there, right? Boom, break even. Let me just get rid of that. Okay, cool.
Kakande katayitanje hariya ngo bamwita.
Boom. All right, cool. Okay, any questions? Do we have questions, comments, concerns? We could stick around for like another, 10 to 20 minutes. If we have questions, I wouldn't mind hanging around. ES is moving down here with no lower wick on the 15. You're kind of getting caught up here in this little range now. So let's see how we do. I think there's nothing to the left, right? Yeah, nothing to the left. So it's going to be a little tough on the buys. It's going to be very tough on the sells here. Nice closure below wouldn't be bad, but again, keep in mind you're very, very bullish right now. So yeah, you got 18 minutes for a closure. Where's my Theragun? Here.
I need to go for a walk.
John's like, must get out the house.
Sitting too long here.
Stretch. How do I get the timer on my candle?
Hano ukuntu ES
Come
ifite
over here
potential
to the
guseringa.
numbers here, the price, right click it, and then you see where it says countdown to bar close. Yeah, right there. Right there is perfect.
Yes,
So hit that and you should be good. Who's got any good questions? Shall we wrap this up with a quick Q&A while we wait and see if there's another position? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, let's see gold. I think we could range here on gold just for a little bit now. Yeah, so let's bring that back. We have these lines here. Let's bring this back. Boom. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Yeah, I think we range a little bit now on gold. I think we range. Oh, let's see. How can I trade GC using MFFU? Sim account can trade NQES. GC always says non-tradable. Oh yeah, you got to pay for yes, yeah you do. Yeah, you have to pay for market data. I think it's like $5 a month. Yeah, so what you should do is you got to get the CME bundle, and then if you want to trade NQ and all that, make sure you just get the Nasdaq and the
mane
CME
iyo ball
bundle. I think the
ubonera aho
CME
ngaho saa
bundle
sita iramanuka.
gets you gold, ES, and NQ. Yeah, I
Ni
think
saa
so.
sita urisanga byose.
How many trades I place each day? Usually anywhere from like 1 to 3.
hejuru cyangwa
I would
imanutse.
say, probably on average. Yeah, like 1, 7, but that includes like Asian and all that. So that was like
ariko
kind of like 2
imanutse
days. So I'd say that was like 3 trades on both of these days. Because this day really should have ended like negative like $2,500. But I guess because I won a trade in Asian, it kind of like counted it for the same day. So that should have been a big losing day, and then this one should have been like probably like a $1,500 winning day. But yeah, the way TradeZella kind of counts it is a little weird there. So I would say both of these days I probably took 3 trades and then 1 trade on Friday. Yeah, 2 trades, 2 trades, 1 trade, 2 trades, 2 trades, 2 trades, 1 trade, 2 trades, 2 trades, you know, 4 trades, 3 trades, 1 trade. So roughly 1 to 2 trades a day. Yeah, and keep in mind.
Riveremo ma sideways gusa pe. Just consolidating.
271.2. It's the average daily range for Nasdaq over the I do 2 weeks, but now I want it to change. I want to see if it's changing. Anthony Crudelli's tweet saying, "I'm old, but not that old. I was one of the first to leave the S&P pit for electronic futures trading the ES full-time in the late 90s. Fun fact, I also traded E-mini, NASDAQ, and Euro FX on their opening days. Excited for this pod. 30-year trading veteran. One of the best risk managers in the world." Okay. That was 1995. He said late 90s. Okay. I was born in the late 90s. Andre says, "I like dumb clear setups, clear draw liquidity, and rocket ship delivery. Taking these setups only made me truly profitable, except pushing on the days today." What's up, T? He says he's bullish today. I'm bullish too, bro, but I was in a long too, but I cut it. It took a time stop on it, just taking way too long. And Apple's too weak, and ES is dropping lower, so I was long around here. We did nothing. I closed at break even. We just hit this high. I wanted to see if there would be an FEG after doing that. There is none. It's just some crappy action. So if it hits my target, but it's like in a shitty delivery, I'm fine with that. Not being part of it. I thought maybe 1050. I don't think T believes in macros. Ooh, you guys, it's the drama. Scandalous. He doesn't believe in macros. Someone said, "Why just tape reading?" No, I'm not tape reading. I tried to trade today. Someone else said that they were tape reading. What's up? T trades in the house. How's Costa Rica like, man? Oh, what's up, Ryan? Gave a donation. Thank you. There's an S&T with ES at data low, but NQ also has S&T at all-time highs. Yeah.
It's a long day.
Your own personal like trading. See what you personally perform better at. Like maybe your analysis is off on those days. Maybe you just don't trade as well, then that's fine, even if the data is different. Someone said that they were in a long, they got unlucky. Sorry, Sushi Roll. What is the YM? It's the Dow Jones. Just type in YM. Live is a bit laggy today. I'll have to check that out. T-Trade says macros fake. Costa Rica's a vibe. I'm in a hammock in the jungle. That's so cool. Is it humid there? But the humidity is like good for you. Like, yeah, I'm sure you don't like dry weather. It's probably good for you. Like, it's probably good for, in general. I tried the sauna yesterday, you guys. Ooh, not yesterday. On Tuesday. Tuesday? No, on Monday. When I had my personal trainer come. After my workout, it was nice. I showered, then I did sauna for 10 minutes, then I showered, cold shower, and then I tried the steam room. I do not like the steam room. One. We can make another equal high here. I would anticipate that probably happening. I thought that would happen today because my first target was here. I mean, my last target was here. So I was like, oh, maybe we'll hit these smooth highs and then reject. But we didn't even get to here, so whatever. Tati, yeah, welcome, Tati. Welcome to the Bagel Buddies. Tati S says, hi, Tani, I'm new here. Do I trade XAU? Do I trade gold? No, I don't really trade gold, but I'll like look at it sometimes if the indices are trash. Like I honestly thought like when the indices were trash in the summer, I was starting to just look at it. I did take actually a couple trades in gold. Maybe I'll continue to. I think I should continue to watch it. Maybe I will end up trading it, but mostly just NASDAQ, A, and then second is ES. Someone said they took a loss today because they took two trades. Alright, then just make sure you don't continue to overtrade. Today's not your day. Yeah, this is just too much back and forth. It's ugly, guys. So, GG's. If you took a trade today and you took a loss, it's fine. There's always another day. One day is not your career. If you took a win today, congrats. Today I'm break even. I tried one trade, closed at break even because I tried longs and it's not doing nothing. So, see you back here tomorrow for CPI. CPI is my favorite day of the month to trade personally. It's always when I finally I mean, typically price has nice low resistance liquidity moves and nice moves to final targets, and we take out money gun and everything, but no pressure. We'll see NASDAQ if you decide to behave more tomorrow or not. Today, snooze fest. So yeah, I'm gonna just work on content. I have a lot of energy left because I didn't really have to trade too much today. Let me know in the comments if there's a specific kind of concept or video you want to see. And yeah. See you guys tomorrow. 9:15 a.m. See you after CPI for CPI aftermath trading. Ciao. Don't be a degenerate. See you.
aracyari kuri live se Tandase ariko mani Tanja ntabwo wamuveho mani
kiri gukora hano ise reba igihe dusanga saa tatu zitangiye saa tatu
market iri choppy mani iri choppy ubundi market imeze gutyo urayihunga
zitungazungu. ka karuhuko kanjye ndabona noneho uyu munsi nta kintu kakoze.
ubu kajimije mani kabwire karuhuke.
Kari muri bayi hano. TP iri gutya.
usugane kari muri rose
Kari muri drawdown yako ariko nayirengeje.
saa tanu mani ubundi iyo zuzuye ubundi shitazi nta kintu umuntu aba agikora kinini.
Computer account. Let's continue.
So